This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Hi guys, this is Marcy. I wanted to make a clarification before we get started with this week's episode. So, last week we had a listener story from Kara who was at an Airbnb in Galveston, Texas, and she felt something pulling the blankets off her feet, saw an apparition, heard a train in the distance. It sounded really scary. But I made a weird joke afterwards using reverse psychology, which I will just let you guys listen to now. All right, I have a little test for Kara.
Okay.
Kara, if you're listening, I think your story was bullshit and I don't believe you.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if you had a negative reaction to that, then it was real.
Oh, that's a good test.
That's a good test.
That's like my thing. If I'd rather someone give me a choice I don't like, so I understand that that helps me make a choice.
Yeah.
I've never, ever in my life thought that someone was pulling my sheets
No,
off.
that's the scary.
No.
That's so
a
scary.
human forming.
Oh, human forming.
So scary.
I
Because
mean,
that doesn't sound like the part of her not being able to move, totally sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
But the blankies
No.
and the things,
No.
like, that's so scary.
I
and I
bet.
think it might have been like a combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like, yes, you were visited by
I do
someone.
too.
like if that's not going to convince you, Kara.
Especially after
my
like doing the
gosh.
research and learning, like, oh God, there's so many dead bodies around us.
Yeah.
Like,
So that was my bad joke. It didn't work. I'm so sorry that it sounded as if I didn't believe Kara. I totally did. I was just trying to make her hear the opposite reaction so it would make her believe in herself even more. Doesn't matter. We believe you, Kara, and I'm sorry there was any confusion about that. You know, here at A Funny Feeling, we're very open-minded and we like to believe. Okay, now on to this week's episode. Betsy.
oh, Marcy.
Boy, oh boy. I was looking up some things that, I'll be honest with you, maybe don't always catch my interest.
Oh shit! But good for you to take that step.
I'm branching out.
Good.
So you're going to
I'm curious.
you're going to hear this little bitch read a bunch.
Okay.
So cuz this is all kind of new to me.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about the lizard people who live underneath Los Angeles?
I've only heard of the kind of conspiracy theories of people thinking that Hillary Clinton is a lizard person.
You know what? Honestly, in my very brief research, a lot of men will accuse their ex-wives of turning into lizard people,
No,
and
are you
then cite that for
serious?
reasons of divorcing.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Whoa.
You know, it is. I don't want to call these guys. I'm sure they're great, wonderful, good people, misogynists, but I feel like people are blaming women and liberals for being
That's
lizard people.
wild. Ooh, I'm excited because I truly don't know much about this world.
Okay, so in California, there are underground bases that are rumored to be about 2,000 feet beneath Los Angeles
Whoa.
and Mount Shasta. I don't even know.
Shasta Cola.
Yeah, they are rumored to have connections and dealings with the military. Thus, the underground tunnels reach a bunch of military bases.
Okay.
So, how did the lizard people fit in? So, the legend comes from about 1933 or 1934 when an incident involving a mining engineer named G. Warren Schulfelt. Shufelt? Yeah, that's Shufelt.
Shufelt.
In the 30s, Shufelt began digging a shaft down to the lizard's people's subterranean catacombs, supposedly filled with gold and knowledge.
Gold and knowledge.
Yeah,
I wish you could mine knowledge.
Yeah.
I guess you can from a brain. From a person.
Dig right in.
Dig right in.
Apparently, Shufelt built some sort of X-ray device used to detect minerals, and he was able to map out these strange tunnels beneath LA.
Okay.
His findings were further expanded upon by Little Chief Greenleaf of the Hopi Indians. According to Indian legend, the tunnels were built over 5,000 years ago with powerful chemicals. Little Chief Greenleaf also reported that the lizard people were scientifically advanced compared to us. And they knew the history of Earth since its creation and had discovered ways to predict earthquakes. Greenleaf also reported that he himself could predict earthquakes at least 96 hours in advance. He sounds braggy to me. And that the natural history of the Earth was written down on gold tablets somewhere beneath the Earth.
Whoa, that's very like Mormon.
Yeah,
Isn't that like a Mormon thing?
That there were some tablets that John
Of gold or
Smith
something
wrote in the
in his
woods.
hat,
He wrote in the
something.
woods.
Something like that.
That's-
Where everybody's like, let's see them. And he's like, no.
Oh, you can't.
Only me. I
That's the
promise.
rules.
It's only me.
I don't make them up,
Okay.
but I could just make them up. Okay,
Whoa.
so he dug the shaft about 250 feet down the earth before the project was somehow canceled and the hole was filled. The location of the shaft was at 518 Hill Street, which is like in downtown LA.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. So he I didn't realize one of the things I learned in researching this is that X-ray machines were made in the 1800s. They were.
That's pretty good, right?
I just was like, hey, I didn't realize it went back that far.
Yeah, and you could bet they blasted you bad with radiation in the olden days.
Oh, because they were like, this is great new technology.
Yeah. And you're like, I feel my insides cooking.
I'm thirsty for some reason.
Yeah,
I'm so thirsty. Okay. So, okay, the project was canceled March 5th, 1934.
The Ides. Oh no, that's the 15th.
Yeah, close.
Never mind.
10 days later, the original contract stated that Shufelt and his people were to look for buried treasure, assume all costs, leave the site the way they found it, and pay the city 50% of any treasure they found. No treasure was ever turned over to the city. Ha 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 ha. So, in the caves of the lizard people, apparently go from LA to Pasadena with other tunnels branching off, presumably to other lizard people cities.
Awesome.
Okay, so I have this article.
Yes.
No, wait, where is that article? That's somewhere else. Okay. Okay. So, lizard people, catacomb city hunted. So this is an article. This ran in the LA Times. This is a literal article, and this is on printed up, but I saw the actual photocopies of the article.
When was it written?
It was written. Thank you for asking. The title of the article. Okay, so lizard people's catacomb city hunted.
Whoa.
Engineers sink shaft under Fort Moore Hill to find maze of tunnels and priceless treasures of legendary inhabitants. From the LA Times, January 29th, 1934.
Wow.
By John Bosquiet.
Ooh.
Okay. Busy Los Angeles, although little realizing it in the hustle and bustle of modern existence, stands above a lost city of catacombs filled with incalculable treasures and imperishable records of a race of humans further advanced intellectually and scientifically than even the highest type of present-day peoples.
I want to see this.
This article?
No, I want to see those artifacts.
Yeah. They have weird, I'll show you the article and I should post it. And remember to post it, Marcy. But they in the LA Times, they had drawings of these catacombs.
Okay, but I want Actual stuff.
So G. Warren Schufeld, geophysical engineer, now engaged in an attempt to wrest from the lost city deep in the earth below Fort Moore Hill the secrets of lizard people and legendary fame in medicine lodges of American Indian. So blah blah. Let's see. Okay, so he's saying this. I'll just skip around a bunch. So there's a maze of catacombs, golden tablets. Yes. This shaft begins on Old Banning property on North Hill Street, overlooking Sunset Boulevard, Spring Street, and North Broadway.
Okay.
So we're downtown. Okay. Legend supplies clue. So it's saying that like he's mapped out all these courses of the tunnels and in positions of large rooms scattered along the tunnel routes, as well as deposits of gold. But I couldn't understand the meaning of it. So this is what he's found with his X-ray technology, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so according to legend, as imparted by Schufelt by Macklin, the radio X-ray has revealed the location of one of 3 lost cities on the Pacific coast. The local one having been dug by lizard people after the quote-unquote Great Catastrophe, which occurred 5,000 years ago.
Oh, okay.
This legendary catastrophe was in the form of a huge tongue of fire, which came out of the southwest, destroying all life in its path.
Whoa.
The path being several hundred miles wide, the city underground was dug as a means of escaping future fires. The lost city, dug with powerful chemicals by the lizard people instead of pick and shovel, was drained into the ocean where the tunnels began, according to the legend.
What?
The tide passing daily in and out of the lower tunnels portals, forcing air into the upper tunnels, provided ventilation and cleansed and sanitized lower tunnels.
Okay. You know all this from an X-ray?
Yes. And this is all truly in the Los Angeles Times. So,
wow.
So there's a labyrinth of houses that houses 1,000 families in a manner of tall buildings. There's food supplies.
There's tall buildings?
Underground.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Let's see. The catacombs provide subsistence for the lizard folk for great lengths of time as the next fire swept over the earth. Okay. So this is just, it keeps going in about how these streets are laid out with like the lizard people made them out, and they're tablets of gold. The Mayans, there's like Mayan type tablets that they're finding under there, and a record. And on these tablets is a record of the origin of the human race.
Okay. Wait, and they have these tablets somewhere?
No.
This is just through X-ray.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah, but this is just like the legend has
yes.
it. That
okay.
Also, like, guys, this is why you gotta support your paper. You gotta support your local paper because Los Angeles Times, they've come a long way. Since reporting on lizard people. Let's see. They do. It's just really like it's a lot of really explaining the X-rays and tunnels. We get
that's wild.
Okay, so the lizard people, according to Macklin, were a much higher type of intellectual than modern human beings.
Okay,
the intellectual accomplishments of 9-year-old children were equal to those of present day college graduates.
What?
So they're saying a 9-year-old lizard child is as smart as a 1934 doctor.
Yeah, okay.
And so they were so greatly advanced scientifically were these people that in addition to perfecting a chemical solution by which they bored underground without removing earth and rock, they also developed cement far stronger and better than any in use.
Wow.
I love that cement was like their big thing. Like, that's something big,
that's
you guys.
Some good cement, man.
Oh, boy.
That's some good cement.
Let's see.
Whoa.
And where else are we? Okay, so he's saying that these lizard people lived 5,000 years ago in these networks of tunnels, but no one has seen. This article is not about people seeing lizard people, but there are tales of, like, we talked about the Loveland frog, and actually there was a video where this guy survived. He was a survivor of a mine collapse. He was an older man, and it was probably shot like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And he was a young kid when a mine collapsed, and he went down into a mine.
Here in LA or
yes.
just okay.
And he saw like all these like bodies, but they weren't just like crushed. He said that he saw scratches and lizard-like people pulling bodies away.
No.
This man is on YouTube and he is
Oh
telling
my
people
God.
about it. But you know what? That's just like one instance of lizard people.
Well, yeah, because there's
People
like
talk
we were
about
talking about it,
Hillary
where it's just
Clinton,
like,
Elizabeth
yeah.
Warren, all your favorite female politicos.
yeah, all lizards.
But I this idea of like a catacomb of tunnels beneath LA is
Awesome.
very awesome. I don't know how it could really happen with our earthquakes, but if they're building cement that's far
Is
stronger,
So strong.
these lizard people are gonna get you.
Ooh.
I wonder what they do.
Hang
They're
out.
so
They do
smart.
everything we do, just underground.
Do you think they have
feet.
theme parks down there?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome ones.
Lazy rivers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
You kidding me? They love lazy rivers.
Here's the one thing that I don't believe about these lizard people is like lizards love laying
The
in the sun.
sun.
Why would they want to be underground?
I don't know. Maybe they've made something.
Or maybe they're not lizards. They just look that way.
Yeah, that could be.
You know what? I don't need to judge them. I don't know them.
We don't know.
Well, guys,
We don't know anything about them.
except for that they can build tunnels with chemicals
Apparently.
and that the ocean pushes up air.
I want to see these x-rays.
Oh, I'll post them. I'll post
Okay.
and show them.
Okay.
You're in for it, dude.
I'm in.
Well, that was
in.
it.
I want
Those
my
are
mind to be blown.
Those are the lizard
That
people
was
that live underneath
good.
LA.
Ooh, that's wild to
It's-
think about. 2,000 feet below us.
Yeah. And then it's like if you go to a street down there, it's like that's where it starts.
Yeah, that's really wild.
All the way to Pasadena where Dr. Drew lives.
That's where Dr. Drew lives?
I don't know if he still does, but he did at one point.
Probably. Pasadena's lovely.
It is a beautiful place. Oh, well, so guys, if you know
Yes.
where any lizard people are living in your town,
Yes, let us know.
let us know. If you have any your own personal or secondhand paranormal experiences,
Tell us. We
Please.
love hearing them. They're so
We
good.
love
And it could be anything, recurring dreams, UFOs, whatever.
yeah.
Anything fun and spooky.
Please send it our way to funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yes. And rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends. We appreciate
We
it.
love it.
Ooh, yeah. That's great.
Thanks.
Oh, Marcy.
Betsy.
Are you excited?
I am.
I am too.
Jim. Oh God,
Oh,
I spoiled
you
it.
blew
But
it.
this person is like a legend in improv.
A legend in improv.
I heard tale of him long before I met him.
Oh, yeah.
True legendary
True
status.
legend of improv,
Uh-huh.
actor, comedian, writer, does it all. Welcome to the show, Jim Woods.
Jim Woods.
All right.
Yeah,
spoiled
welcome
it.
back,
Compton, Long Beach, Jimmy Woods.
Jimmy
They
Woods.
could have thought it was Jim Carrey. He
Oh
does
my
some
God.
good ad libs.
We gotta get Jim Carrey. Jim,
Yeah.
welcome back to
Thanks.
LA
Thank you.
after being gone for so long over in Europe.
8 years.
Yeah.
8 years.
8 years. Yeah.
That's
Years cruising around Europe.
that's
Yeah.
junior high and high school.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it is.
Long time.
Are
And you
you
grew so
Are you
much.
back for good?
I am. Back for good.
Hell yeah.
Back for good.
Yes, Jimmy's back.
Jimmy's back.
So we like to start every episode with
Good.
asking. We like to start it first of all. We are recording, right, Marcy?
we begun.
Oh hell yeah! With asking our guests, what do you believe in, if anything, in the paranormal?
Great. Basically, I believe it.
Yes,
Great.
Like-
Thank
yes.
God.
I often.
Thank God.
God. Thank God, heaven, we're Christian. Yes, we love him.
Yeah,
Capital H him.
I always like in horror movies, like when they sit there and whoever it is just has to sit there and keep convincing their friend. You know, like if you were to sit there and tell me, I think there's a werewolf, I'd be like, then let's go.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Let's get out of here, please.
Yeah, I would I feel like I, can read my friends well enough to know
Yeah.
if they're lying. And you've got to be desperate if you're trying
Yeah.
to convince.
If you're making, yeah.
I mean, so 100%. If you tell me, I'm in.
So you believe in werewolves then? Or you would?
I would.
Okay.
I don't think there's one walking around necessarily, but if someone came up to me and was like, dude, no, I'm serious. Can we swear?
Yeah.
All right, then I am serious.
That's
So
not
can
a
we
curse
swear? Okay,
word.
great. I am so serious.
I am super serious.
I
just
promise.
it felt gratuitous to sit there and just really swear right after I asked. But yeah, like I'd be like, well, I mean, yeah, let's get out of here.
I have never worried about a werewolf. Never ever worried about a werewolf.
They're the scariest horror monster to me.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, like growing up, that was the thing that scared me the most. Like when I would like take the garbage out, like there was this one apartment complex we lived in. When I would take the trash to the dumpster, I would have to tell myself on the walk back from the dumpster, don't run. Like I would try to convince myself, just walk back. There's nothing behind you. And inevitably, I'd fucking take off running, and I would never look behind me because I was afraid there just might be something there. And a werewolf is what I always pictured.
Whoa.
Yeah. The Howling and American Werewolf in London scared the crap out of me as a kid.
They're fun movies, and they're terrifying. Like, those monsters are awesome and horrifying looking.
Yeah, I think it's because they're so physically, like, just intimidating. Like they're, I get scared by the predator.
Yes, absolutely.
Like of a giant monster type creature that doesn't have any compassion and can easily like rip you apart without thinking about it. Yeah,
it's just so overpowering. Like in the most recent The Predator.
Yeah.
When it's standing there looking at Olivia Munn, and she's like, and she pulls it together. She holds it together.
Right.
And I'm just like, I don't know what I would do. I feel like my brain would just lose it. I'd just start screaming or something.
I feel I would be right there with you of just like my bowels would just go out of my butthole and I would be so scared. Like I would.
At least they went out your butthole.
At least they came out my butthole,
if they came out your nose, God, that would be upsetting.
That would sting.
It would burn and stink forever.
Yeah, I do. We've kind of talked of like, if I were to ever see anything like that, I would be so. I think I would be done for the rest of my life.
No, really?
I think I would just be so unhinged. Like,
I have to trust you. Has anyone ever had any like close calls or near deaths?
How?
Or like
I mean,
just
I've never
extreme
been like
fear, like been in like peril.
I was in a drive-by shooting. Do you remember this? I was in a
God, I forgot.
Yeah, in 2008.
Oh my God!
Right after the Giants beat the Patriots the first time, that Super Bowl Sunday on Cahuenga, it's like 2 a.m. I was sitting in my car and I was waiting to follow someone, so I was waiting for them to pull out of Cosmo, and this SUV does a U-turn and just starts shooting, and I duck down, and then when the shooting stops, I look back up, and then I see it's going straight, a second car right on its tail in reverse, and then a third car, and then I hear on my passenger door, and it's the dude who's been shot. And the dude who's been shot, he's like, hey, you got to let me in your car. And I was like, I'm calling 911. And he comes around and opens my door and gets in my car. He's on my lap on his hands and knees. And this dude's been shot twice in the back.
Oh my God.
I found out the location of the shots later by the cops, but I wasn't like, hey, man, where are you shot?
Yeah.
But and I just grab my keys and just slide out from under him and leave them in my car. But so that I've been in that situation, and
you handled it like you.
It was I wasn't scared until afterwards when all these people, because they don't rope off Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
So all these cars were just like stopping, and people were just like getting out and just staring with their arms crossed and stuff. And I was more scared of like being somehow roped into like, oh, that dude saw what happened. That dude who was covered in blood. I was my girlfriend at the time thought I had been shot because I got out of the car covered in blood. And
good God.
But yeah, so I wasn't really scared until then, but it may have been because it was just happening fast.
Well,
just pure.
That's what it's gonna
fight or flight.
Yeah, for me when I was held at gunpoint once.
Oh yeah.
by teenage girls. So it's scary, but a different level.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
That's way
I'd rather
scarier
be
than
more
an
of an
adult.
adult. Yeah.
Yeah, please be an adult. But teens, oh God.
Erratic teens. And I had just been telling them they need to eat right and go get more sleep. No, but I just kind of froze. Like most of it, like I didn't panic. I just sort of went like really deep inward. And I know it sounds dumb to say, but like I just thought. I thought in slow-mo.
Whoa, yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, now I know. Like I was able to like think about possibilities, think about the consequences, and then make decisions about what I wanted to do. But I was like, oh, now I know what happens. Like
when something like this happens.
Yeah.
You know what your body does.
Yeah.
You know, I did have in 2014. I had a bad acid trip and not like bad as in like most people when they say I've had a bad trip, it's like, no, you didn't. You just were in the bathroom for 15 minutes and thought people didn't like you. Like that's not a bad trip. I had a bad trip and where I watched a bunch of my friends die in a canal boat accident. And I thought I was in the water like looking for my friends and like their mangled bodies and stuff around, and then I died. I kept dying, and they would like, you know, like jumpstart my brain or something, and it got to a point where I was telling them to kill me. I was saying I would say just explode me, blow me up, because then I knew they couldn't. Like
your mind going
had I
again.
not been with friends, I mean, you know, I don't know what I might have gone in like. But here's what's crazy is that I know it was fake, but my brain still remembers it as a memory because as it was happening, I thought it was happening. So my brain knows it as a memory. And yeah, I mean, it was nuts. And I had PTSDs from it for like a while. Even like I went to see Halloween in the theater.
Yeah.
And I started at some point I started getting really like anxious, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to leave. Like what? I didn't know what was happening. I was like, and I was like, fuck. And then I realized what it was, and I was like, Jim, you're fine. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. But I don't get it nearly as much. But it's weird that my brain thinks it's a memory.
That is so scary.
Yeah.
Of your brain being like, nope, this is a memory of yours now. And you're like, but it didn't ever happen.
Well, for your brain, it's like, I went through it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm keeping it
Yeah.
to get you out of that.
I have memories. of I mean, not only of like how it happened, like how they were like at one point I was this like plastic like cylinder thing with like wires hooked up to it, and that's all I was that. Christ. And they were like putting just sustenance in it. And like, yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
It was really, really awful.
Up until this plastic cylinder thing, I was going to ask you if it was a possible past life, but maybe in a past life
I
you
mean,
could have been
maybe you were a
piece-
plastic cylinder with wires attached to you in your past life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I hope not. But.
Do you believe in past lives, or you're just open to everything?
I do like but I mean, in a more recent way, I was reading this thing, this essay about like reincarnation and like how like, you know, your soul is just constantly working on different parts of, you know, of itself through each lifetime, and like it was pretty interesting. Like but yeah, so in that way, I mean, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Do
It's
you,
fun.
Betsy?
I didn't until like this podcast where I was like, oh, it's so fun. Why not? Or I guess I never really had any thought about it.
Oh, you still got to do a past life.
I do. I
regression.
got it. I'm afraid I'm going to be like just a woman they burned at the stake or something.
I told you I had one, and none of it was pleasant. I was like, why?
Yeah,
is this?
wasn't yours awful?
It was all not good. I was like, oh, I gave birth in a barn alone, and then my baby got eaten by something in a river one day when I was bathing it.
Oh my God.
It was bad.
That's rough.
It was bad.
That's a
Let's
rough.
do it again.
Let's do it. You know what? Surely I've had better ones than
Yeah,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I bet you were
That
like,
was the college try.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
You know what? That one seemed like I said, it was like 1500s or something. It was like
Nasty.
real, like
nasty.
That was happening to a lot of people back then.
Yeah, it was like that's what are you complaining
you
about?
bathe
That's
your baby in the river, it's gonna get eaten.
Honestly, I was so lucky to even have a river. I shouldn't be
Yeah,
complaining.
stop complaining. A lot of people had stinky water from
Yeah,
a puddle.
I was lucky as shit.
That's how hard the 1500s were. I was lucky.
I was so
and I
lucky.
gave birth in a barn, and my baby was eaten in a river. And I was
Pretty
lucky.
good life.
And every day I thank my lucky stars that that was my reality.
I looked down my nose on the others.
Like, oh, have a hard day.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go mourn my baby by the river. Bye.
Oh God.
So, how long have you did you have any childhood stuff that made you start believing in paranormal-esque things?
Well, when I was super little, I mean, I must have been maybe 4, maybe 5. So I'm from North Carolina, and at one point we lived in this rural house, and I don't remember much about it, but all my memories of it are kind of creepy. And
God.
so a lot of it I'm willing to maybe chalk up to, just childhood imagination. But I had I used to have this reoccurring dream.
Oh.
And it was a 2-story house, and the stairs went up from the floor. Went up.
Weird.
That's fucking creepy, man.
Yeah. But it was the kind where the stairs go up and you can see the landing, the banister
Yes.
kind of goes across, so you can stand and look down from the floor below. And so I would have this dream where I would climb over the edge of the banister and just, as if I'm gonna jump. But that was high for a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And I would wake up scared, but I kept having that dream over and over again. So that was creepy. Another thing, child's imagination for sure. Whenever we had plastic on the windows, and
For heat.
Yeah. And I couldn't face the windows at night because every time the wind blew, I felt like I could see faces in the panes. But the two that I still can't, I don't have any explanation for. There was another creepy thing. I would say to my mom all the time, I'd be like, "Mom, please don't close my door at night. Please don't close my door. It scares me." And she was like, "I don't." And it was I would wake up and it was always closed, and I kept telling her, "Please don't close my door." And she was like, "Honey, I don't close your door." So,
Fuck, dude.
so-
that fucked me up.
Oh, and if it's just your mom fucking with you, God, what a good one.
No, that's creepy.
That's a creepy mom.
And then, but the two things that I just to stay there was one night where I woke up and there was just something bouncing back and forth at the foot of my bed, just back and forth, and I remember just in bed, I didn't know what to, I was just scared, and just being and I remember just being just go to sleep, just go back to sleep, just go back to sleep, just go back to sleep.
God.
And I don't.
Bouncing is so
it was this
awful.
It was this weird bouncing,
What
back
did
and forth.
it look like? Like a
I don't
shadow?
know. Yeah,
or,
it was just just some shadow thing like that.
Ew.
Oh
And-
my God, Jim.
But the weirdest one was the room where the stairs went up out of, it was kind of like a living room.
Yeah.
And so it went from that room, and then I had this little playroom, and then the next door was the kitchen. So my mom and I are sitting on the couch, and my mom goes to the kitchen, and when she walks out, the door closes behind her. And so I go to try to open the door, and I can't get it open, and for I don't know why, and I can't get it open. So I just sit back on the couch, and I'm just sitting there, and I see. So the windows are up at the 2nd story height.
Yes.
Because what is a cathedral ceiling or something?
Yeah.
Because that's where the stairs go up into the 2nd floor, and there's something up in the left window. The audience can't see, but I'm pointing. But in that top window, and there's just something there, and it's just I can't really explain what it looks like. But what I said to it was, "I'm not going to let you in. I'm not going to let you play with my toys."
Oh my God. I love that so much.
And I just sat there on the couch, and then I don't
you
remember
could take
how
my
that.
mom. You could take my siblings. You're not going to take my goddamn toys.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's the earliest thing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's crazy.
That's so creepy.
I feel like it always starts with something like that grabs your interest at childhood or like something happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember once, this isn't that paranormal, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I got out of bed and I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize my face.
Ew.
I had brown hair still, but I just looked sort of different.
Ooh.
Marcy, that's nasty. Ew.
I just had like different eyes and different, like I had a different face.
Whoa. Ew, that fucked me up.
I went back to bed and
I
got
can't
my
handle this.
I got my regular face back.
Woke up with my regular face.
I guess I chose though. Like, I guess I'll take the other face.
Oh my
This is it.
You
God.
finally, God gave you an option.
Yeah, you can have this one. I was like, forget it. I'll just take what I
Yeah,
got.
if you stay awake, you can keep this one. Nah, I'll
too
go back.
I don't care, man. I don't care, God.
Let's take a quick break.
Oh, yes.
And we're back.
Good break, everyone.
That was a great break.
Good break.
Oh, boy.
boy.
I got that chair out of my tree.
Yeah, there's a chair in your tree.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You know, I don't love that it's there, but I don't know how I'm going to take care of it. I
Nah.
can reach it, I'm sure, but
Yeah, get a broom and knock it off.
out of principle.
I feel like anyone who walks by who's like, you know, their family was suffered from like a tornado, they're victims, they're like, this isn't funny. All right.
Who's doing this?
Who's doing this? Not
doing
funny.
this?
Not funny.
My Nana ended up in a tree. Come on.
You know, I love my twister jokes.
I love a good twister joke. So Jim, you have more.
I do.
Oh my God. Would you? Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'll slow down until I realize I'm flying through these.
No, it's do whatever you want.
Or I mean, I'm talking fast. I mean, then let's see. There was the first apartment that me and my old roommate Susie Barrett had here in LA.
Susie. She's been on the podcast.
She has.
So our first apartment here in LA, because we were like roommates for like 7 years, 8
Yeah.
years, something like that. And we so there was one night where hold on. Sorry, I had a LaCroix burp.
Yeah. I know. Why do I give LaCroix out to people? It's the most burpinest water you can have.
Most burping is water, LaCroix.
Most burp. They so one night I wake up and what looks like a person goes from a squat to standing up and then just turns and walks out of my room.
Oh,
And so
fuck.
I thought we had a robber. I thought someone was in the apartment. So I was just like, yeah, I was just like, just pretend you're asleep.
Yeah,
take
take whatever.
Yeah, pretend you're asleep. Yeah, because the only thing worse than a robber is a scared robber.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. That like cops will tell people if you're in the middle of a home invasion, if they're in your house, they're not trying to kill you.
Right.
They're trying to steal.
Yeah.
Unless they're the strangers,
Yes.
Yeah.
then they're there to fuck with you.
Or
Yeah.
a serial killer or something. But you know,
Yeah.
They never offered items in the house. Please. We'll pretend you're not here.
Yeah, please go on.
But so yeah, so I sat there real quiet and you were just like listening and I didn't hear anything.
Oh my God.
So I was like, oh, Jesus, like, I got to get up. So I get up and I go into the living room, the kitchen, and there's no one in there. And I look and the door is still locked from the inside. So I was like, well, unless they went into Susie's room, the door's closed. Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
want to bother her.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking
Yeah.
like,
Hey, somebody.
is somebody in here? And so there was no one in. Imagine though if there had been, she would be like, please, why not wake me up?
Yeah.
Please.
There's somebody standing at the end of my bed.
Yeah.
Wake me up.
But and so then the next day I told her about it and she was like, oh my God, because there have been recent times where this is Susie speaking, where I've been in my room working on my computer with the door closed and I hear you in the living room and then like an hour later you actually come home.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
got like head chills.
Oh God, that is so creepy.
Yeah. And like one night we were watching TV and we just hear something in the kitchen, and so we start doing that thing where you're standing up and go like, "Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
We're cool if you're cool." Like, and just saying it like talking like that. And I said to Susie, I was like, because her ex-girlfriend used to live with us in there, and her ex-girlfriend had a dog, and we were like, I thought dogs were like supposed to be, heightened senses to that stuff. And I was like, but you know what though, Lola, remember like all of a sudden she just started barking like a little, like not just one day, like as in all of a sudden she hadn't been doing it for months, and then just watching TV and she starts barking. She's like, oh yeah. And I go, have you ever seen that episode of Unsolved Mysteries? And she goes, with the bunk beds? I was like, yes.
Oh my God.
And there was some episode of Unsolved Mysteries where this dad makes a set of bunk beds and puts it in his son's room, and something about that unleashes some haunting in the room.
Like the wood he used or something? Oh.
So we start thinking about what shit that we've brought in recently.
Yes.
So we thought of this one set of dishes. So we took the dishes out. We were like, well, let's not break them. Let's just gently set them next to the dumpster.
Because you don't want to set them.
Yeah, like we're just moving them. Like
them
you can have them.
You go with them. That is.
Yeah.
Did you?
And then we burned sage.
Yes.
We burned sage, and but then we moved pretty soon after that, anyways. So
did you with the dishes put like a little sign that says "Free dishes haunted"?
Yeah.
No. We put them next to the dumpster with the subtext of "Please take away."
Yeah, please get rid of
Maybe
these.
haunted, very only rarely used.
Yeah, it did.
That is so the dishes. I love that so much.
And it stopped. You said.
I don't know. We moved almost like the next month, so I don't really recall if there was anything after that. But this is not really. It's not paranormal, but it kind of is.
Okay.
When do you guys remember that movie Species?
Yes.
Yes.
So back in North Carolina, we went to the midnight show of it, and when it came out. And it was me, Anthony King,
Yes.
and another friend of ours, and we come out from the theater, and the moon is red, blood red.
Oh
and
my God!
I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, no.
And it spooked me, and like I didn't grow up in like a going to church like house or anything like that.
But Anthony
definitely
very
did.
religious.
And then,
Really?
Yeah.
And then his mom was super religious, and like and our other friend grew up in a God-fearing home, and so I was just like, it just weirded us out. No one else seemed to give a shit, and so the three of us were like, what if this is it? We're like, what if we're the only ones that can save the day? And like,
oh my God!
So we were like, okay, well, what do we do? And we were like, all right, well, isn't it supposed to like 3 a.m. is supposed to be like the witching hour?
Hell yeah!
And so we're like, all right, at 3 a.m. where are we gonna go? We got to go somewhere to potentially do this. And there's a spot on UNC's campus. It's Gimghoul Castle, and
It sounds scary.
yeah. And so Anthony was like, let's go to Gimghoul. So
oh my God!
So we at 3 a.m. we head to Gimghoul Castle. We get out. It's pitch black. I remember getting out of the car and just standing there. I was like, I guess that's it.
did it.
And we left, and we're in the car, and I don't know if it was just to not feel stupid, but we were like, but what if that showing of faith was all it really took, and we did do something tonight?
If we hadn't, things could have been bad, but we'll never know. So we'll just have to trust.
No.
Oh, that is so funny. Oh, how old were you?
I guess maybe like 20.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Gimghoul.
All three of us slept in the same bed that night.
I love that. So
What size bed?
I don't know, but we slept like on the bed sideways.
yeah, that is so funny. Have you seen that A Red Moon since? I've never seen. I've seen like pictures.
I've seen like that. What like autumn?
Yeah.
or like if fires
Burnt
It's
happen.
called the Blood Moon, though, and it's I maybe because we live in a city that has a lot of light pollution,
Yeah.
it doesn't have the same like effect on your eyes that it would if you're out in the middle of like North Carolina or
Yeah.
like Louisiana for me, where I would be like, oh yeah, the moon is red while it's rising
Okay.
because it's just the sun, like
yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know until
I
now.
think
I mean, I
maybe I'm
assumed
wrong.
it wasn't paranormal, but I didn't know what the actual explanation.
Did
I
you
have
ever
no
watch
idea.
American Horror Story?
Yes, Roanoke.
Roanoke, and they have the blood moon.
Yeah.
and it's
I mean, I've seen that show, but I haven't seen Roanoke, which I would love to because it's North Carolina.
Yeah.
Roanoke is
Is it Virginia?
one of their better. One of the
Oh,
better
I
seasons.
thought you were telling me it's a different
it's a
state. I was
really
like,
fun
oh,
season.
It's one of the better
Really?
seasons. After the first, I think the first is my favorite. Then Coven or Roanoke.
I
I
like
don't know.
yeah. Roanoke's fun.
It's good.
Yeah, it's wild, but like
It's too scary at points or too gruesome.
Nasty,
There's
yeah.
some gruesome stuff.
How many years ago did that season?
I want to say like
2
4
or 3,
Okay.
4,
I
5,
don't know. I
6.
can't tell time.
Well, I guess then when we're done with this, just go ahead and tell me what I'm curious what their pitch for what happened to the lost. I assume it's about the lost colony.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm curious what their pitch was.
Yeah.
For,
Okay.
But tell me afterwards so we
we'll
don't
tell you,
spoil
yeah,
it.
We'll
yeah.
not spoil it all. So you lived in Europe for a while.
Yeah.
And those buildings are all old as hell. Mm-hmm. Do you have any?
Yeah, did anything happen to you in like Amsterdam or
Yeah, but
or
nothing
London,
paranormal.
England? Okay.
Yeah, just a bunch
yeah.
of weird stuff.
I don't. I don't think so. Weirdly enough, I know you would think like I would have like, oh shit, you want to talk old shit, but
Yeah.
but I can't really think of anything that was particularly spooky.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
Well, good.
Yeah. That is nice.
Ooh, I'll tell you one that I can't really explain, but when this was over 10 years ago, was when I was still living back in LA before I left, and Becky Drysdale was in town for like the summer, a few months later or whatever, working for Henson, and she was staying in the like kind of pool house or like the back house at Jim Henson's daughter's house.
Yeah, I heard
Awesome.
about this place. It was like a crazy mansion, right? Like
It was cool. It was a cool place, and like went over to hang out a few times. But one of the times, I was up and I was just kind of like looking around the house, and when you go up the stairs, at one point there's like whatever that like stairs kind of landing area
Yeah.
or whatever. There's like a bunch of like cool photos and stuff. Like you see like these black and white pictures
Yes.
of Jim Henson and Kermit and stuff. Like it's kind of like overwhelming or whatever.
yeah.
And I'm sitting there just kind of looking. I look over and there's like this hallway down to like a bedroom or something. And I was like, oh, let's see what's down this hallway. And I started walking down it. I couldn't make it to the end of the hallway.
Holy shit.
I got so weirded out. Like I couldn't understand what it was, but I was so scared before I even got to the end of the
I had
hallway that I turned
chills.
around and had to go back. But that was just like,
That's so great. Didn't Jacob Wysot or somebody had kind of a similar thing where they were like in a house and they're like, I could not go any further.
I've had that. Yeah.
It like real. Ooh, I got chills in the back of my head. That's so spooky.
Did you ever ask about it or keep
I
going?
don't know if I don't remember if I did or not, but like but I remember because being like thinking like this is stupid.
Yeah.
Keep going. This is stupid. Keep going. And just being like, just step inside it so you can do for whatever, and I couldn't
Oh
make
my
it to the end. And I
God.
just like, fuck it. Like,
Because what if you did step inside and then you unleashed something crazy? So you're a hero again.
yeah, I know I had to go back to Gimgul,
Yeah, optic and ghoul.
the portal.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was super nuts.
Yeah.
I've had that where I like walked to like a place, and then all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna have like a legitimate panic attack, like, and the moment I got away, it stopped.
Yeah.
Like it was just that run feeling.
Isn't that wild? I fortunately have not felt that yet. Like where some people will walk into a place and be like, oh, there's a lot of energy. I've never really felt that. I mean, I've gotten like, you know, depending on the place.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is sad. Like
Bad
a
vibes.
sad museum or something.
Right.
But
Dirty
that's
house.
so spooky. I've walked into some houses being like, I can't stay here.
I
It's
think
too much cat piss and cat hair.
Is there talking about my house?
No, too many flower paintings and
she did literally look around and start naming
New York, big fan.
Jim Woods on a couch.
Jim Woods on the couch. No.
That's not fair. My cat doesn't pee around here.
I remember one that you told me at that dinner one night with Drew.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, would you mind?
Yeah. So, so in 2007, I crashed on Drew's couch for a month while Susie and I looked for a new apartment, and so we would play PlayStation 2 all the time, and we'd just leave the controllers on the coffee table, and so I woke up one night. So I'm sleeping on the couch. And if you can imagine, my face is towards the couch, so my back is to the living room, right? Yeah. And and I wake up to someone tripping over the PlayStation 2 cords to the controllers. Like they trip over it, and they stumble around the corner into the kitchen. And so I'm like, fuck, someone's in the apartment.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, while I'm just thinking that there's a human in here, I'm so scared to just turn over because I have to. Then I'm so vulnerable. I just am turning over
it's like
and then
old
just
lady
waiting.
witch
Just
face.
someone or just a man, just standing there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, you know, like, and I turn over. I don't see anyone, and I'm like, okay. So I get up. And I grab a glass off the table. It's like a tumbler glass. I grab it by the base so that as a weapon, so it doesn't really shatter in my hand. And I start like kind of inching my way towards the kitchen, and then I hear like a knock on behind me, and I turn, and it's Drew. And Drew is standing in the doorway, like to the bathroom and the bedroom, and the bathroom and his bedroom, and he's standing there, and I'm like, hey, someone's in the kitchen. So then he comes with me. We go in there, and there's no one there. And I tell him what happened, and he's like, that's crazy. I woke up because someone whispered in my ear, and I thought it was you.
Oh, fuck. That is so good. Ew.
Yeah.
That is so insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Oh, my
Jesus,
God.
What will? So and he knocked to get your attention.
He knocked to get my attention. Yeah, because he just
Because he
came
probably
around
thought
and just.
somebody was in there, too, of like, Jim.
Well, I mean, what a
Or-
weird thing he must have seen to just come into the doorway and just I'm standing in the middle of the living room holding a glass, inching towards the kitchen. Like, what the fuck is this?
That is, oh my God. That is so spooky.
That's so fucking scary. Did you guys go into the kitchen?
Yeah, that happened first.
Yeah.
No one was there. So
Good God.
That's really scary.
Jim,
yeah, that was super.
they're
spooky.
following you around.
I know, right?
Look, once they know you can see them, they're like, all right, we're gonna show up.
Yeah, I also try. Like, I try. I like to think I'm not as afraid of that kind of stuff as I used to be.
Yeah.
But I also don't think I've had like any quote run-ins
Yeah.
lately or anything.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have, like, but I do. Oh wait, no. What am I talking about? In my apartment. Oh geez, I can't believe I forgot this. In my apartment, so it's a studio, and it's got they're hardwood-ish floors.
Yeah.
And so one night I had the ceiling fan on, right? And so one night I wake up to the sound of something hitting the floor and rolling. And
God.
And I thought it was like a plastic ball or something, because that's what it sounded like.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know where, like, I turn on the lights and I don't see, like, there's no plastic ball anywhere, or, you know, and I'm like, Jesus. And, you know, so I just had to leave it. Then, like, a couple of days later, I see, like, underneath where there's, like, kind of like a little, like, table underneath the TV.
Yeah.
And I see on the floor under that table is a tube of, I don't know if it's chapstick or if it's lipstick. It says like bubble lips or something, like some pink or whatever. Not mine.
Not yet. Bubble lips is not yours.
Yeah, it's not mine. I know, right? I gave it up years ago. And that must have been what hit and rolled, but I don't know where it came from.
Where did it come from?
I don't know where it came from. It would have, even if it had come from if it had been in my apartment, from where it would have rolled, would have been the coffee table. And even that, I would have seen it on this is the first time I'd ever seen this thing.
Yeah, and for it to hit, no matter where it came from, it hit the ground.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rolled.
I don't know where it came from. And then another time,
a fan's not going to knock that off. You know, like the wind of a fan.
But even if it did, when did it get there?
Yeah,
I don't like. And also the one night it sounded like a pen hit the floor, and so I turned the light on and it did, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe I was like, how would that pen get on the floor?
Yeah.
Because it's not a rollable pen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like where the clip, you know, like so it can't roll. So it's not, and so somehow it made its way off of my.
You got a ghost cat.
Coffee table. It's a
Ghost cat.
Knocking stuff off.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ellen Page in a movie called Ghost Cat or something?
I hope.
I did too. I think I saw some. I don't know.
I want to watch it.
That's so
But
weird.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah. And then so one of the girls who lives in the building, she said that she also thought that there was something, but her stories were more electrical based.
Okay.
It is an old building. So I found out from the landlord that it is an old building that used to, it's near one of the hospitals on Olympic, and it used to be a maternity ward. Like in the 20s.
Oh my God.
So it used to, like, the whole building was used to just, you know, for birthing.
Whoa. So there's energy for sure.
A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Some
I forgot about that.
literal portals there.
Oh boy.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Talking about vaginas, yeah.
Giant portals.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's so...
Bubble
But
lips.
Yeah, with bubble lips or something, like, yeah. I'm just like, where did... But...
Wow.
Were you remembering another one or no?
No, I was more just thinking again of, like, where could that have come
Where
from?
could that is so
From
strange.
one of the babies who was born, coming back as a teenager.
My bubble lips. Yeah.
But, I mean, because it is pre-furnished, because I just been living abroad, so like I don't have any furniture, so I had to get a place that's pre-furnished, and so, you know, I would even accept finding something in the cushions of a chair or something, but that a ceiling fan wind isn't going to pull it out of the cushions of a chair
and then like throw it and make it roll.
Yeah.
So
that's so strange.
Creepy.
Ew.
Well, Jim, do you have other stories, or should we listen to some?
I don't think so.
Okay, you want to listen to some?
Good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, let me pull some up.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. My name's Jill, and I wanted to share some stories of some spooky things that have happened to me in my life, particularly growing up in a completely haunted house. This house is located in San Jose, California, and everybody who's been inside of it says the same thing, that there's just sort of a bad energy, a bad juju in the house. We don't know any particular stories that might account for this feeling. Right behind it, there's a Lutheran church, and we've heard rumors that potentially our neighborhood was built on top of graves, but we're not entirely sure. Even people who are very skeptical say the same thing. People who we don't tell that the house is haunted will often say that there's just like a bad energy in the house. My brother has a really good story where when he was a kid, he was asleep. Our dad was out for the night. He was a big partier. And my brother heard the back door unlock and a whole like party of people come in, having a good time, making noise. And that they kind of came through the whole house. And then in a few minutes left out the back door. He didn't think anything of it. He thought it was just our dad coming home with some people. And then my brother had these medals lined up on his wall, and one by one, as if they were timed, he said he had 5 of them. They fell off the wall like in 10-second intervals. And he thought, oh, that's weird. And then about 5 minutes later, he heard our dad leave his bedroom and walk to the bathroom. And my brother went out and was like, what happened with all those people that were just here? And he said that he didn't know what he was talking about and that he had been home all night and that he had just come home and that my brother hadn't seen him get in. So that's his story. I've had a couple weird things. One is that we didn't have an attic, but we had like more like a crawl space that somebody could go in and do work. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even be able to stand in there. Like you'd have to like crawl around. And for probably years, I heard noises up there and they sounded really big. And of course, everybody just says like, oh, they're rats, they're raccoons or whatever. Now as an adult, I've actually worked with wildlife, and I can say those weren't fucking raccoons. And it sounded really big, and it sounded like footsteps. And again, you couldn't stand up there. But nobody believed me. And right outside of my bedroom, there was like the entrance to get there. Like it wasn't like one of those things where you pull down this and it's stairs. It was just like a tile that you just slid. And one day I woke up and it was shattered on the floor, like somebody had like jumped on it. And there was no evidence of animals coming out. And I don't know how that broke like that and it ended up on the floor. But I guess the most concrete thing that ever happened, and I don't know if this is like what everybody says, some sort of sleep paralysis type thing. I've never experienced sleep paralysis. And it didn't even happen in this story that I'm going to tell you. I just can't account for what it was, is that I was a kid, maybe like 7 or 8, and I was in my bedroom, and I woke up and I just had a really strange feeling. And I heard voices in my room, what sounded like a kid and a mom. And the kid said something to the effect of like, do you think she can see us? And the mom said something to the effect of, no, she doesn't know we're here. And then that was it. And then I don't know what the hell that was. And then I guess I went back to sleep. I don't know if I was just terrified or I don't know what that one was. Another scary thing that happened at that house that was a little bit less paranormal is one Halloween night, I was handing out candy, and we had this really long driveway that it was like a shared easement with that church that I mentioned. And I saw somebody coming up from that direction, which nobody should have any business coming up from that part of the property. And they were in a Mike Myers mask. And well, it's Halloween, so I'm not too worried. I'm probably like 7 or 8. And the person continues to walk up the driveway. They're walking with purpose. They walk up my walkway to my house. And I naively trying to offer them some candy, and they push their way into the house, and they chase me around the house while I scream and scream and scream, and the person had a butcher knife, and it isn't until I am cornered by our bathroom and there's nowhere for me to go, and I'm screaming and I'm crying and I'm convinced I'm about to get murdered on Halloween, and I look down and I notice that the person who's been chasing me for probably 3 minutes has the same Halloween socks on that my mom had, and I say, "Mom?" And she takes off the mask, just crying, laughing. And to this day, she acknowledges that she did that, but she does not admit that a butcher knife was involved. And I swear to God there was.
Jill! Oh my God.
Your mom is funny.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Oh, Mike Myers ass. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Swing.
Oh, my God.
I'm the love guru.
Classic. Whoa. Oh, that
mom's crazy.
that's so nuts, but very funny.
God.
I feel I won't ever have kids. I don't want them, but I would try to scare the shit out of them all the time.
Oh, not me.
No.
No, I only because I've recently become super empathetic to kids. That makes it sound like before.
Before you were
Didn't give a
shoving
fuck.
them. Yeah.
No, but like I was in the back seat of you remember Matt Reed? I
Yeah.
was in the back seat of Matt Reed's car with his 2-year-old son, who I just met, and he's in his car seat, and his head is like he's like just turned looking in the opposite direction because I'm this giant that he's just met. And
Yeah.
I'm like looking at him, I'm like, this looks funny, but he's stressed the fuck out. And I'm just watching, I'm like, oh, he doesn't know what to do right now. He's so overcome. Like, so I sit there and I think of that, and I go like, oh man, there went a lot of any bits that I would do if I had kids. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I gotta
that's.
tone my bits down.
I've never even thought of that. That's nice.
That's really funny though, because I don't know if I've thought of it in those terms too. That like when a kid is literally turning their head away, and their parents are like, say hello. Don't be like, come on. He's normally like not like this. Come on, say like you're like, no, the kid's fucking terrified.
He's terrified.
Yeah, like
Yes.
I get scared as an adult when I'm around strangers.
Yeah. I mean, I kinda know how to deal with my social anxiety.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, Jill, the story about the little hearing a child in your room and a mother
That
was
Oh.
terrifying.
is horrifying. Do you think she can see us? Oh my God.
I just don't even know why your brain would your brain would like contrive such a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess also those ghosts immediately were like, oh, we were wrong.
She sees us. She sees us. That would be
Because the
funny. It
story
is like,
ends there. So they must have
Yeah.
been like, whoops, oops.
Oh,
We left
they're
our
gone.
ghost light on. Oops.
Who am I?
Sorry.
Whoa. I just growing up in like a house that everybody walks into and is just like, this is bad, would be such a
Yeah.
bummer.
Yeah. Well, and your mom loves it because she's like thrilled to like scare people to death.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Or the, like, also in the, you know, the whole like, they're just rats or whatever. But I'm totally on her side. Like, that's the kind of thing of like, you know, it's like, there's no way those are rats. Can just someone look?
Yeah. And then
Why
if
are
it
we
is
just-
rats, great. Get
Or
rid of
get
them.
rid of them, yeah.
Like, let's be
Great.
done.
You meant just great.
Great. Yummy. Oh, I love the idea of rats living in my attic.
I just saw an advertisement for there's like a cat cafe or like a puppy cafe.
Don't say it.
There's a rat one where you could go to
No.
a cafe filled with rats.
Marcy.
I didn't do it.
Marcy,
I just
burn in hell.
I'm just reporting
That's
the news.
disgusting. Marcy, burn in hell.
I'm just reporting the news.
Ew. Wait, and she mentioned sleep paralysis, and
Yeah.
you've had that, right?
Yeah, I've had it before.
Yeah.
And where like I literally, and I think it was when we talked that one night, someone was saying
Brandon.
Yeah, I think maybe it was that
Because
like
he like floats out of his body.
Oh yeah.
he was saying he kind of is that astral projection?
Yeah. something,
Or,
yeah.
out of body experience.
And like, but like the sleep paralysis, they say has like a lot of the same common things of it seems like there's a shadow of a person just standing over your bed
Yeah.
or something. And I've definitely had, and I can't move, I can't turn, and I keep going like, all right, just when you turn, just fucking go all out swinging,
Yes,
and you're
yeah.
like. And you're like, why can't I do this? But you're scared.
I do it all the time.
Yeah,
I do it all the time.
Know how to do it.
Yeah. I know how to roll over in my bed.
Yeah.
I know how to punch something that's not there. I do it all the time.
Ew, it's so creepy.
Yeah, it is. And you're just, and I don't know what makes you, I guess, are you asleep when that's happening? Like,
Well, I think that what's happening is that your brain wakes up, but the hormone or whatever it releases to paralyze your body when you go to sleep so that you don't move is still like your body's still paralyzed from that.
God.
So it hasn't like sent the signal to your body to wake up yet. So that's why you can't move.
And then it sends a shadow person to just fuck with you during
Yeah.
that time.
Then
Where
it's
just
like,
whatever.
Oh, we messed up, and also someone's here.
Yeah, there you go. Get scared. Get scared. Oh,
it's a pheromone for that ghost person.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
this dude's His brain's awake, but his body's not.
Hell yeah, let's
And
scare
I'm
him.
horny
Everybody,
for it.
get in here, man. Ew, it's so scary. Oh my God.
Jim, this has been so
This
fun
has
talking
been
to you.
perfect.
Oh, it's been a blast.
Yeah, thanks for being on and sharing your stories.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was great.
Should people find you somewhere in the medias?
I am not.
You're not one
I'm
of
on
the.
Facebook.
No, don't find him on Facebook. He doesn't need that.
I'm on the UCB website.
He doesn't need that in his
Go
life.
to the UCB website.
If you just happen to stumble upon him, just be thankful, though.
Yeah, I know, and that's I so should have some imprint on social media.
It's
I have
fine.
none.
Hey,
Great. You're
you're
better
not
off.
missing out.
You're better off for it.
I'm not even on Instagram. It's such a given to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, let me. I people now will be like, oh, instead of number or Facebook,
What's your
hey,
Instagram?
let me get your Instagram.
Yeah.
And like, I don't. We have to resort to phones with me.
No.
Yeah,
Gross.
Yeah. Right.
you old timer.
I
Yeah,
know.
well, you'll never find Jim again, guys, but it's been so fun having him on the podcast.
You play with the smoke.
Oh, yeah, every-
Wait, yeah. What shows do you do? Sorry, we should.
The Smokes at UCB Franklin every Monday 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Cool.
Check him out.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a headgum podcast.